Dave Campbell's Texas Football Instant Reaction here at the UIL State Championships, presented by Chicken Express. I'm Ishmael Johnson. That's Matt Stepp. And Matt Stepp, I think we just watched the most Aledoing of Aledo I think we've ever Aledoed.
Yeah, Aledo went full Aledo today.
52-14, by the way. 5A D1 over College Station, becoming the first team to win 11 in UIL history to win 11 state titles. I believe Buchanan now has 8.
Yep.
I mean, in a dominant, like as you heard the score, dominant, both sides, start to finish, complete. One-sided.
Yeah, I mean, it was all three phases. Aledo jumped out 14-0 on the strength of a couple of big special teams play. They returned the opening kickoff to midfield, short field touchdown. A couple plays later, 3 and out for College Station.
Yep.
Aledo returns the punt to the 15-yard line. A couple plays later, they're in. And I mean, in 3 minutes into the game, it's 14-0, and you can just feel it. It was over. I mean, huge day for the Aledo offense. Really efficient. They called the dogs off midway through the fourth quarter. It could have gotten uglier. It was just a complete effort on all three phases for Aledo.
I mean, and you watch this game, and the 14-0 lead was enough as it is typically against any team, but specifically against Aledo, where they were going to win the trenches more or less no matter what. You can throw get whoever you want at this team, and the offensive and defensive lines will set the tempo and set the tone, and that's what they did, right? They got everything they wanted on the ground. Haas Haney had tons of time to throw. He ended up winning offensive MVP. Jalen Pope had a great game from him.
He set a 5A record for receiving yards. He had 223 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Exactly, and so, yeah, it just absolutely.
He sets the record and doesn't win MVP. This shows you how dominant Aledo was. Multiple guys could have been MVP on offense.
Exactly. So, let's finish with College Station a little bit of a happy note for them, because this is a team that, honestly, us did not expect them to be here.
Especially
right
after week 1.
After week 1, you lose Marquise Collins, you lose your best player, you maybe have some up and down results.
Coach leaves,
and you're like, okay, senior quarterback from last year's team leaves. You're like, okay, you're gonna have a setback, right? They're not gonna be bad, but they're gonna have a setback, and that's not what happened. They found themselves in the playoffs. They made a great run back to AT&T. Obviously, ran up against a machine that was looking to stamp its place in history, which they absolutely did. So, I mean, full credit goes to College Station.
Yeah, had a great year, and they're pretty young. Both these teams are really young. Aledo's got a lot of guys that are coming back. We could see them back here next year. College Station, also young sophomore quarterback, sophomore running back. A lot of sophomores playing on defense. So if you're a College Station fan, you're happy about how your team overcame adversity this year, and you're happy about the future because you got some guys coming back, and hopefully this experience helps them going forward.
And last thing I should say, Aledo's also their first year in 5A D1.
So they're the third school that's moved up from Division II to Division I to win a state title this weekend. You had Franklin, China Spring, and now Aledo. Pretty impressive stuff for those 3 schools moving up a division and realignment and continuing to win state championships.
Yep, so we're running on fumes here, but this is the first game of our last day, I should say. We got 2 more to go, 6A coming up. Please keep it to TexasFootball.com, DCTF on Twitter, all social media. We'll be with you the whole way.